Welcome back to Mondrew. This is Pap, the moment you've all been waiting for. Yeah, he's here, she's here, it's whatever gender, it's here. This is the car that you, and probably your mum, have been waiting for. This thing has done 151,000 miles of pure petrol goodness. 1.5, D15, not 16. Manual, PDK. I'm going to skip to the PDK now. So one of the things about this car is Porsche had some input on it, and they've actually introduced PDK on this as a test mule years ago, before it was a thing on any other Porsche. So if you just sort of look at the gear stick, I'll present to you, frankly, pure PDK goodness. So we just go down a gear and it will rev match. Down to another gear and it just sort of, there's a slight jolt, but it's certainly not noticeable at speeds. I'll just do it one more time for you. It does it on the way up as well. It's really impressive. I've got on this bump here. And then it's just slight jolt after, and that sort of just tells you, tells the driver you're in gear and I'm there, I'm ready. That's a really nice feature. Under the bonnet, it's got an engine. It works, it taps, it burns oil, but it runs. This thing has got me to Cornwall back. It's got me to probably Cornwall back a few times. Haven't been to many places, but it's got there. It's also got home. It cut out the motorway once. That was frightening. I want to take you through a few features. The main one being, I've demonstrated here through I was called Nature's Art, that you can indeed put a load on a hatchback without worrying. People get these massive 4x4s and frankly you don't need them. You can just get Pap, and then you need to tie it down, obviously it's a bit dangerous, but we've got analog antenna while I'm here, which radio doesn't work. I've got a cassette to aux, which is, in my opinion, a little bit fancy. Others would say outdated, but you know, this car was free. I'm going to tell you why now. So, a little history lesson. This car, bought it for 270 British pounds about a year and a month ago. Put it straight through an MOT. Flew through. Check for yourself if you don't believe me. Flew through. A couple of advisories, nothing much. I've put a caliper on it because that was binding. Since then, it's been crashed into, rear-ended, straight out. No crash bar. Whole back end, couldn't tell it was a car. Got out with a sledgehammer, I think. What did we use, Andy? We used string, we used a ratchet strap, we hit it, and I mean it shuts, so that's pretty good. And then the guy gave me the money, so this thing is actually free, and I haven't done anything to it. So forget your posh cars, get yourself a Pap, alright? 2 months left of this car, so we're going to try and do all the footage we can with it in that time, because frankly it's probably going to go to the scrapyard or a giveaway. Could do a giveaway because we didn't do the last one. We know about it. Me and Andy have been on the case. Arguments have been had. You know, things have been said. Regrettable things. Should we move around to the back? So first of all, to notice, panel gaps. Actually, not actually much worse than a brand new Type R, which me and Andy have seen. Went to Geneva and I could actually see a set of golf clubs and a dildo in the boot, and it wasn't even open. This one's not much worse. I can get my index finger, well all of my fingers actually, in the boot, but it doesn't leak. Surprising. It's only actually like this because of, I don't know if you can see, the lighting's pretty bad. Obviously the camera's pretty good, but the lighting's pretty bad. This I pushed out. This has all been crushed. This was all the way in. The boot lining was all the way in. There's a huge gap here from the crash, but like I said, it works. It's never going to go for another MOT, I must admit. But if you want it as a track car, by all means. Cornish owned, Cornish bought, and one owner. Well, I'm the second, so that's not bad. I'm not going to lie, there's not much else to say about this car other than it's honest, I would say. If you ever want a cheap car, it's honest. Get yourself a little Civic. Mismatched wheels, saving some money, you know. 2 months left, I've just put 2 new tyres on it. I'm not going to put any more on. Nah, forget it. So, you know, it is what it is. Funny enough, the car, last thing I'll mention on the outside, it also got hit in the front. I haven't had much luck with it, but I've obviously drift stitched it, because, you know, go for skids and that. it looks okay, it's functional. The light was very much damaged. You can actually see a piece of the backing plastic inside the light. Shouldn't be there. Screen washer's broken, windscreen's cracked, wipers don't really clear, but it works. And it's not in VW Bath. George, thank you very much. Moving on. Right, I think we should move on the inside, but obviously we need to move any luggage out of the way. For God's sake, I could have... Don't that damage my paint? It has as well. I'm gonna have to get that chip. I'm gonna have to get on the phone. Chips away. That's left a nasty mark. This day just couldn't get any worse, could it? We might as well move on to the interior. Anyway, moving on. Interior. It's all stock. Quite comfy seats actually. Not bad for a long journey. Like I said, I've never done more than 3 hours in this car at once because I don't think my back could take it. It hurts. But 3 hours is okay. These seats are quite plush. You know, I feel like they made seats better back then. You know, little hatchback. It's all right. Good horn. If you're actually a sort of, what would be the word, loyal to Mondru, you would know that a good horn is what we really look for. You go to the Seat and Skoda video and you will hear a good horn. Little bit high pitch, but it would tell people Pap's coming. And if you know Pap's coming, then you move back. You don't fuck around because, frankly, I would hit you with this. Moving on the inside, try and get some light. Electric sunroof, which is actually, for its age, in all seriousness, is quite a cool feature to have. So that still works. That window doesn't. They're both electric, but only one works. Electric mirrors as well, which is pretty cool for, you know, a 95, 96 car. Cassette, still the original radio, but like I said, the screen's gone on it, but I still use it with the older cassette to aux, which works okay. Speakers, not bad, you know. You got a car like this, you gotta respect it. You gotta think it ain't great, but it ain't a lot of money. And me and Andy are massive sort of advocates. We advocate a lot about the cheap car society because we certainly abide by it. Let's go under the bonnet, shall we? Doors are quite low. Found that out in Bristol Park Street, near Park Street. You don't want to knock those puppies on the ground, because I certainly did. See if I can get the clip out for you. I might have it somewhere. Rusted seals. Passenger side, completely gone. Gonna need to do that. Well, I'm not gonna. Right, this is where the real meat and veg is. You know, this is the crotch of the beast. She's warm. PDK was active earlier, and again, as you saw it, you know, after that clip, I pulled over because I thought it was on fire. It stank, didn't it, Andy?
Yeah,
he was there. It stank. But is it still here? Yes. Is it running? Most likely. The exhaust is falling off. We will try and get that in the video, but it's so loud, it's a joke. I genuinely think the flexi pipe has split, but it isn't actually making any rattling, blowing, so spot on. This is what it is, you know. Don't expect a polished engine bay. Why would I polish this, man? I just get to work at it. Rocker cover gasket I did do actually, and I was going to check the valve clearances, and I thought I did this. I was just like, would I do it? Nah, probably not. And then I think I had a pot new with or something, and then just got on with my day, because that's usually how I wake up. I'm gonna try. Keeping that comedy going. Same guy, shit. That's bent. I've bent that. That wasn't like that. That's so flat. That is genuinely, I think, the same guy. I think that's about it. I'm gonna wrap it up.
Should we do some drive-bys?
Yeah. I'll tell you what, the brakes are actually really good in this car. Oh shit. So, you bring me to the next point. The headlight's gone out. What do you do when your headlight goes out? You go to Halford's thing and get that bird to change it because she's really nice. No, I'm joking. You just hit it and it starts working again. Because to be honest, that's where cheap cars really excel. You can literally smack them and they start working. Did you see that? Did you see that? Thank you. Right, so we're back in the car. I would say very successful. I'm sure you guys have absolutely loved Pap. It is closing time now at Mondra. Let's hope and let's make sure that it is not the amount of time it normally is, because just want to say, guys, love the comments, love the likes, love the views. You know, you guys are being great to us because we haven't even been uploading and you guys are still showing love, which is absolutely ace. We do appreciate it and we read every single comment. So keep it up, we'll keep it up, try our best, and I hope to make many good videos with Andrew very soon. So we will see you soon, guys. Hope you've enjoyed Pap. Peace. I think that